Hello, I'm Tab Hunter. Did you know that mental illness claims more victims than any other disease? That's right. 1 American in every 10 is suffering from some disabling mental or emotional disorder. Please join in the fight against mental illness. Support your mental health association. Thank you.
Is for everybody, not just for the few. Anyone can share VD with someone nice as you. VD is for everybody, darling. Have no doubt that anyone can get VD. That's what it's all about.
If you're curious or confused, get information or a pamphlet at most pharmacies or a health clinic. If you need help, see a doctor.
You know, they may find a cure for cancer even without your help. But if I were you, I wouldn't bet my life on it. We're asking you for help again this year. You're lucky. It could be the other way around. Want to invest in your family's future? Give to the American Cancer Society.
Every story has its hero. Most of us don't have a chance very often to be storybook heroes. But then again, maybe the real heroes are the quiet kind. Someone who takes an admirable part in a remarkable action without any thought of glory or applause. Now, right now, all of us can be involved in a remarkable action ourselves. The volunteer fight against our country's #1 infectious killer, tuberculosis. TB is attacking Americans at the rate of 1 every 5 minutes. Every half hour, another American dies of TB. But we're in this thing, and we're fighting TB when we buy and use Christmas seals. We're in there with the doctors and research scientists who are working to find ways of stopping TB. We're helping to make chest x-rays possible for everyone. We're teaching children and grown-ups how to protect themselves from TB. And we're helping to give ex-TB patients a chance to live useful lives. In my book, anyone who's a part of this contribution to humanity is a hero, the quiet kind. Someone who's taken an admirable part in a remarkable action without thought of glory or applause. Won't you answer your Christmas seal letter today? It's your chance to be a hero. This is the letter I mean. This one. Thank you.
Action.
Okay, cut. That's fine, fellas. Thanks, Duke. See you in the morning. Good night, Mr. Wellman. Folks, there's a little rough and tumble for you. But even in motion pictures, if you were to have a man fighting for his life every 5 minutes or so, it'd seem a little bloodthirsty. Well, in real life, every 5 minutes, 1 American is attacked by tuberculosis, TB. Murph, you got those Christmas seals?
Coming up, Mr. Wayne.
TB attacks at any age, old folks right on down the line to the kids, like these on this year's Christmas seals. Maybe you have a couple of youngsters like these, a little older, a little younger. The point is that Christmas seals fight tuberculosis, and when you buy and use Christmas seals, you're helping to prevent TB from getting at them, or at any of us. You never know whose life you're saving when you buy Christmas seals, but the important thing is that you are helping to save lives. So please answer your Christmas seal letter today. And if it hasn't arrived, mail your contribution to your Tuberculosis Association. Ask them to send you your Christmas seals. Thank you very much.
Surprised to find me, Gail Gordon, in a cancer research laboratory? Of course, I'm not a cancer researcher, but I am interested in finding an answer to the cancer problem, and I know how each of us can help. Please respond generously to the American Cancer Society's fundraising appeal, and contribute some time, too, as an American Cancer Society volunteer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Danny Thomas, and it's my privilege to speak in behalf of Variety Clubs International. I'm sure some of you know about the wonderful work done by Variety. Groups of unselfish show business guys all over the world, bound together for the purpose of alleviating the suffering and distress of underprivileged and unfortunate children everywhere. In the areas of Northern California, the Variety Club has dedicated itself to turning light into the dark world of the blind. This child is blind. He was born blind. Without help, he could remain in darkness. But with understanding, a sense of security and training, he can become a happy child and live a meaningful life. The Variety Club of Northern California, through its Blind Babies Foundation, provides help to blind tots of preschool age, giving them the chance to live better lives. Skilled professionals retained by the foundation work directly with the children and their parents, bringing special skills and the most modern techniques to the difficult task of training and providing a sense of security. And help through counseling is offered to the parents and the families of blind children. The skilled workers teach an understanding of the problems of blindness. They offer encouragement and advice. All of which gives to the handicapped child security and warmth. The deep wounds of a life in total darkness are avoided. This blind tot is only one of many here in Northern California. Hundreds have been helped by the Variety Club Blind Babies Foundation, but there is still much more work to be done. More children born blind must be offered a chance to fully develop their potential and to achieve a rewarding life. More light must be turned into more dark worlds. Now the ushers will pass among you and ask for the odd change in your purse or wallet, or for you older guys, the few pennies in the old vest pocket. Put them in a receptacle as an investment to the citizens of tomorrow's America. Please give. The care of our children is very important. Believe me, I know. Through my own experience with St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you.
Birth defects strike over 250,000 infants a year in this country alone. What can we do about it? Plenty. You know, research has shown that some birth defects can be prevented by proper prenatal care, and that includes good nutrition.
Well, that's not bad, but 4 pounds in 2 weeks isn't terrific.
I'm Mark Hamill, asking you to protect the unborn and the newborn.
Men who flirt with death. The daredevil novellis who speed through hoops of flame. Johnny Fisher, who daringly hangs upside down thousands of feet above the ground. Sir James Terwilliger, who tempts the fates as he flaps his wings in futile flight. And Jerry Ross, who hasn't had a medical checkup in over 10 years.
Don't live dangerously. We want to wipe out cancer in your lifetime.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
You are not alone. No man is alone, nowhere under the sky. A prayer, a plea never dies, just echoes and re-echoes, lingering on the air. The call is for you, and you can hear it. even over the wind of a hurricane. The anguish of a father.
Everything's smashed.
You hear. You shelter and clothe the homeless. You feed the hungry. You help rebuild homes, lives. And sometimes the call comes from afar. A little music goes a long way, all the way to Korea, in the wards, where grim, silent battles are fought.
Does anyone remember?
And you do remember. A birthday, a letter to a loved one. And you say to them, you are not alone.
I want to live. I want to see my baby.
Your blood given from your veins, your heart, saving a mother's life. All this you do through your American Red Cross. All this and more. Your membership card means you are not alone. You're not alone when you need help. You're not alone when you give help. Answer the call. Join and serve.
Hi. How's the battle going?
Not so good. I've seen you before. Are you a doctor?
Nope. My name's Frank. What's yours?
Arnold Gordon Nolte, Jr. My folks don't call me Junior. They call me Gordy.
Okay, Gordy. Say, the doctors here at the hospital tell me you're a pretty good soldier yourself.
The Indians are going to wipe out the stagecoach this time. See?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look very good, does it? But I think I came just in time. Got some reinforcements.
Gee, thanks.
This is a battlefield, make-believe and real. The real battle is the one Gordy Nolte is fighting with tuberculosis. Gordy first contracted tuberculosis of the lungs, and then it spread to his spine and has now dissolved one of the vertebrae in his back and is attacking the others. Gordy will probably spend the next 3 years of his life in this TB hospital fighting tuberculosis. But TB is our fight, too. Every 5 minutes, another American breaks down with tuberculosis. It can happen to any of us, age, sex, rich or poor. It doesn't make any difference. But right now, each of us has the opportunity to join in the fight against TB through our purchase of Christmas seals. Our Christmas seal dollars are needed for chest x-rays, health education, rehabilitation, and for medical research. For Gordy and for thousands who are young and old, the fight against TB is face-to-face. But for us, it's a lot easier. Christmas seals on every card, Christmas seals on every package. And make sure you answer your Christmas seal letter today. It's important. And thanks from FS for CS, Frank Sinatra for Christmas seals.